Hey gorgeous souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another one of my videos today. So love is in the air. Valentine's and Galentine's Day is fastly approaching, and as February is definitely the month of self-love, love, relationships, and all forms of love, I wanted to create a video for you today, no matter whether you are single, you're with somebody, or whatever the situation, whatever love you experience in your life, whether it's from yourself or with a partner or whoever. I wanted to create a video for you today to give you some top tips and tools of what you can do this Valentine's Day to cultivate more love, more self-love, and some fun practices that you can do. So of course it's going to focus on self-love, but no matter whether you are in a relationship or single, it doesn't matter. This video is going to be so epic and you're going to get lots from it. But if you're new here to my channel, then welcome. My name is Emma. I'm an award-winning life coach and 2-time best-selling manifestation author, law of attraction YouTuber here on my channel, and I'm the host of the #1 spirituality podcast on iTunes, Spiritual Queen's Badass Podcast. And here on my channel, I cover all things manifestation, law of attraction, spirituality, and self-help. So not only do I really hope you're going to enjoy this video, but the abundance of videos on my channel over the last 8 years. So there can be a lot of pressure around Valentine's Day and even Galentine's Day. I lose track of all the Galentine's days there are, but there can be a lot of pressure around love, relationships. And I always think, as much as those things are amazing and like fully celebrating every relationship, every Galentine's relationship, and all forms of relationships, no matter whether you're single or with somebody, celebrating yourself and expressing love for yourself is so important around this time as well, to fill your own cup. So I'm going to give some top tips and tools for those in a relationship and some top tips and tools for those who are single or committed to themselves, dating themselves, queens, for how you can cultivate more love and unconditional love this Valentine's Day. So first of all, this one is for both ways. So if you are single or if you are with somebody, we are going to look at something called the Unconditional Love Wheel, which is in my book, Hurt, Healing, Healed. I nearly said Positively Wealthy then. It's in Hurt, Healing, Healed, which is my latest law of attraction book to help you bust through the blocks, limiting beliefs and fears to supercharge your manifestations. And I'm also going to put the wheel here for ease so you can have a look. So on this Unconditional Love Wheel then, so why are we doing this? Well, I want you to map out in a notebook or a journal the Unconditional Love Wheel so that you can look at this practically. This is a great place to start when we're looking at what needs to improve and where we need to cultivate some more self-love and love in general, because then this is going to amplify out into all of your relationships, romantic and family, friends, whatever, relationship with yourself. All of this has such a positive knock-on effect on all areas of your life. That's why we're doing this first of all. So write down the different areas. So health, career, finances, significant other, family, friends, fun, recreation, home, purpose, and spirituality. Obviously, you can copy it off here too. So do your little circle, obviously map it out. And within that, we're going to then rate it. So it's like a little coloring exercise essentially. So you color in, so you can create the lines that are on the grid, or you can just color up, a certain way of the grid if you don't want to do all the little intricate lines around it to make it more. If you've got the book, it's a free resource on the website, so you can grab it on there too for ease. But if you want to draw your own, then you can use the lines or just color up and rate it yourself of how much you are rating it. So 1 is obviously like the first circle at the lowest point, and 10 is obviously right on the outside of the circle. So you have a full colored little triangle basically. So I want you to rate each area of your life based upon not how happy you are, but how much love you feel in that area. So rate it out of 10 each section. How much love do you feel in that area currently? And it's really important that you do this currently, not how you want to feel, how you actually feel here and now with that section. And once you've done that, then you can start to see where some trends and patterns are. And then you can see, well, actually, do I feel really fulfilled in my home life, for example? Do I feel really like unconditional love and love in my friendships, for example? So then you can start setting some fun intentions of how you can get those up to a 10 or as close to a 10. We're not here for perfection. We're here for it feeling good. So really think about the areas that are the lowest marks, tally up your scores, have a look at your scores and see where you need to improve, see where you need to cultivate some more love and obviously give some TLC and attention to that area. Now, that is a great form of self-care because then you can say, right, if my home life needs some more energy and attention, if my purpose needs some more energy and attention, that's the best way you can love yourself this Valentine's Day, by focusing on that area and cultivating how you can give that area more love this Valentine's Day. So that's a great practice for everybody, because there's so much that everybody can get from that practice. So if you even want to do that with your partner, a great exercise to do together or even by yourself, again, to just really see where you can cultivate more love. So you're going to get lots of information from just doing that practice, and then you can set some tasks and actions for yourself to then implement and think about, okay, how can I cultivate more love in that area? How can I bring more love into that area this Valentine's Day? So I hope you have lots of fun doing that one. So next task again is for both the single and people who are, in relationships. This one is for everybody. So this is a Valentine's self-love list. So I want you to write down on a piece of paper all the reasons why you love yourself. Now, you can do this for your partner too. If you're in a relationship, absolutely spread the love, but do it separately, obviously. If you want to tell your partner all the reasons why you love them, fantastic. That's a great gratitude exercise to do and will really help you to get reflective with your relationship as well. But I really want you to, first of all, focus on yourself. And then if you choose to do that afterwards, fantastic, extra points. But of course, this practice is for everybody and it should always start within ourselves first. So I want you to write a list of all the reasons why you love yourself. So you could write, I love that I have long brown hair. I love that I am creative. I love that I'm a good mum, whatever. I want you to think of everything that feels like a true statement now. So it can't be what you want to love about yourself. It must be what you currently love about yourself now. I do this practice a lot. It's in the books as well. I do this practice a lot with clients. And I have a whole different array of reactions. Some people are like, yes, this is so empowering. I love it. Some people really struggle with this practice. So please honor where you're at. If you write 3 things, amazing. If you write 50 things, great. It is not about who can create the longest list. It's all about the feeling and what feels true to you here and now. Because when you honor where you're at, it's so much easier to then shift that and move forwards because you're honoring the space that you're in. You're not trying to fake it. You're not trying to, avoid it as such. So do write down honest statements. And then once you have your list, I want you to go to the mirror and I want you to read these statements, these I love you statements out in the mirror. So look into your eyes and say I love that you do this. I love that you are dedicated. I love that you're a great friend, whatever. Look into your eyes and read them out. And then you're going to finish it with, Emma, I really, really love you. Now, obviously use your name, not my name, but if your name is Emma, then obviously you would use that. So look into your eyes, look yourself straight in the eyes and say, I really, really love you, and see what that brings up, because this is such a again, it falls into mirror work, and I did a mirror work video a few weeks ago, so go and watch that if you want to learn a little bit more about mirror work. But doing this exercise is so incredible because it is such a great self-love exercise. And even from doing this, the scores from week to week with my clients will go up hugely just from doing that one practice. So this isn't something you have to do regularly. You can literally do it as a one-off. You can just do it every now and again as you need to. But I think with Valentine's Day coming up, it's a great time to do it, and it's a great time to reflect on these things and share the love for yourself, feel the love within yourself. So I hope you're going to enjoy doing this, and let me know how you get on with your list below. Did it make you feel weird saying that I love you statement? Let me know. And then another task and exercise that I would really love to do, which again is for single people and people in relationships, is to celebrate yourself this Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is obviously very focused on couples, but again, I think celebrate your coupleness, celebrate your relationship 100%, but also celebrate yourself and encourage your partner to celebrate themselves too. If you're single, celebrate yourself, celebrate your friends. So I want you to do something this week as an act of self-care, self-love, to show yourself that you love yourself. And again, this isn't about how much money you can spend. This is not about who can buy the most flashiest thing to prove that they love themselves. Absolutely not. This is all about feeling. This is all about emotions. So yes, you could buy yourself something. Yes, you could treat yourself to something, but it doesn't have to be that. 9 times out of 10, when you do kind of treat yourself and you do something to show yourself you love yourself, there might be a monetary exchange, but it's not about how much it costs. It's all about the feeling. It's what that act, that service, that product, that whatever it is, item, will bring and enrich into your life. So I want you to think about now what you could do this week over Valentine's Day or Valentine's week to bring some self-love, some self-care, and to show yourself that you love yourself. It could be buying yourself some roses, buying yourself some flowers. A lot of the time, people say to me like, oh, I just wish my partner would buy me flowers. And I'm like, buy yourself the flowers. You can do that. And what an amazing thing and self-love act to give to yourself, because then every time you're going to walk into your kitchen or walk into wherever and you're going to see those flowers, you're going to feel that self-love and the gift that you've given to yourself. So there is nothing wrong with treating yourself this Valentine's Day too, but do it in a way that feels right. It's not about frivolously spending money and just extravagantly buying yourself something to say, I love you. It's all about the feeling. It's all about the emotion, and it's all about the gift and the act that you do, whatever it is. It could be like going to a dance class this week and having fun. It doesn't just have to be a gift that you buy yourself. It can be like a thing that you do or an activity. It could be literally anything. So have a think about what you can do this week as an act of self-care and self-love, and to show yourself that you love yourself. And again, I feel like Valentine's Day definitely is a commercial event. As lovely as it is to celebrate it, as lovely as it is to celebrate our loved ones, our partners, our friends, ourselves, we can do that every day of the year. That's what I want to say, that show your partner you love them every day of the year. Show yourself you love yourself every day of the year. I feel like Valentine's is a great reminder and a great reset point of like, hey, let's focus on self-love. Let's focus on these amazing things that we can do to love our partners and love ourselves. But ultimately, we can do that every single day, and we probably should do that every single day. We probably should focus on self-love and tell our partners we love them and all those things, every single day. And another little tip that I would do if you're in a relationship, and I've done this over the years and loved it, and my therapist as well also suggested that I did it again a little while ago, and I love this. So if you are in a relationship, you could even write little gratitude lists for each other on Valentine's Day. So just write like 3 to 5 things. It doesn't have to be super long unless you want it to be longer, of course. A little list of the things that you're grateful for your partner. So things that they do for you, things that you really feel like, wow, like I am so grateful that you do that, or I'm so grateful that we have that, or I'm so grateful that we feel this, for example. It's just a nice little thing to do, to just appreciate one another, and to just, again, like the amount of times we forget, right? Of like, life gets busy, life happens, and whenever somebody is feeling funky in their relationship, I'm always like, switch it to gratitude. What are they doing right? What are they doing which you so appreciate? Because again, when we focus on gratitude, we have more reasons to be grateful by the law of attraction, because more reasons to be grateful will manifest to us. So simple but effective practice for couples, and it works every single time. And you can use that with any relationship in your life. You can use it with anything. Gratitude is always the best attitude. So moving forwards then, obviously have the best Valentine's Day. Celebrate Valentine's Day, celebrate Galentine's Day, celebrate yourself, of course. I hope you're really going to enjoy these practices that I've shared with you today, and let me know how you get on with them in the comments below, because I'd love to hear what shifts you have, how you feel, and how this impacts your self-care and self-love moving forwards. But the unconditional love wheel that we did first and foremost, don't just disregard that after this week. Really do commit to making change and making action to cultivate love, or unconditional love, in those areas, because over time, with consistency, that's going to build and build and build. And then when you do the check-in like a month later, for example, you might have completely different scores and think, wow, like that focus that I've given to myself, that time I've dedicated, now I feel so much more fulfilled and so much more love in that area. That will have a knock-on effect on every area of your life. It will attract more abundance, more love into your life, more fulfillment, more happiness. So actually, I would say that's probably one of the most important things you could do this Valentine's Day, is to cultivate more feelings of love and more feelings of joy in all areas of your life. But I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you enjoyed it, what you're going to try, and how you feel afterwards. I'd love to hear. But thank you so much, gorgeous souls, for watching. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box down below, because I reply to them all. And don't forget, you can also join my free Law of Attraction support group over on Facebook, where you can join myself and other like-minded souls, where we talk all things Law of Attraction and spirituality. I hope you have a fabulous week, whatever you're up to, and I will see you all in my next video, which will be on Tuesday. Happy Valentine's Day!